No one can manipulate anyone else. Even if one of them complains later on that they were used. That is what Athena used to say, but she herself behaved quite differently. Athena played with other people's feelings in a quite terrifying way. Had she behaved more discreetly, we would be now fulfilling the mission with which we were entrusted. But she couldn't control herself. She thought she was the mistress of truth, capable of overcoming all barriers merely by using her powers of seduction. And the result? I was left alone. I can't leave the work half finished. I have to carry on until the end. She was conscious of her own charisma, and she made all those who loved her suffer, including me. But one day in a bar, she started to talk about the third right, which has to do with sexuality. She did this in the presence of my boyfriend. Her excuse was that she was teaching me something. But her real objective, in my opinion, was to seduce the man I loved. And of course, she succeeded. What do you want? I work in the theatre and we're putting on a play about the female phase of God. I heard from a journalist friend of mine that you spent time in the Balkan Mountains with some gypsies and that you would be prepared to tell me about your experiences there. The origins of theatre are sacred. It all began in Greece with hymns to Dionysus, the god of wine and rebirth. It's believed that even from very remote times, people performed a kind of ritual in which they would pretend to be someone else as a way of communing with the sacred. In researching the play, I've gone from one teacher to the next, but never found their teachings to be exceptional in any way. Despite this, however, I grew more and more interested in the matter as I went on.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do.
Trying to be different, that's all.
Sitting in silence is being different. I imagine that at this very moment there are thousands of people in London who are desperate for someone to talk to. And all you can say to me is that silence makes a difference.
As you've noticed for yourself, being silent is different.
It's unpleasant. It doesn't teach you anything.
Which theatre are you working at?
Why don't you come and see the play we're doing at the moment? My colleague suggested that I should invite her to the bar we usually went to after the performance.
No one, not even the mother, would ever like sex to take place purely as celebration. Love must always be present. Well, didn't you say that you met people like that? Well, be careful. After millennia of male domination, we are finally returning to the cult of the Great Mother.
She talks and talks, as everybody seems to listen. Look at her. She learned everything by heart. She thinks she can pull this off. But a week ago she didn't know anything about the subject.
The principal political power in the cities, Gaia was soon forgotten and was very fast replaced by Zeus, Ares, Apollo, who were competent enough, but didn't have the same allure as the mother.